All right, guys, here we go. More match lessons from Battle for the South in North Carolina. And what we're going to talk about here is open shooter stuff. Some of y'all need an intervention because this rooftop right here, I saw the craziest stuff going on at this match. I saw pillow forts. I saw sideways tripods. I saw all kinds of shenanigans. Me and Maxwell just did a podcast on traveling with open division gear. And people seem to think that you need all of the accessories when you're shooting open division. And I'm telling you, you don't. You just don't. So I have a bag that attaches to my rifle. It's a pretty darn light little bag. It doesn't weigh much. You can see it just stays with the rifle. It clips onto the rail. Had, a slightly expensive little aluminum rail clip-on function thing. I think that thing was like $80 or something. That's the only bag that I bring to matches. I bring this bag, I bring a bipod, and if the match allows it, I bring a tripod unless I know I'm squatted with another person who will definitely have a tripod, in which case I don't. Open division gear should make you faster. You should be using the stuff that is going to take away time from your stage. As you add stability to things, you are adding time. Think of using a supported tripod to shoot some rifle stuff, right? If there's a 50-yard plate that you're shooting with a rifle, you have the option to put a tripod there. It takes time to put your rifle on that tripod. It just does. So if you can just offhand that shot, you're going to be faster than the guy who uses the tripod to brace his rifle off of. If you can't offhand the shot, can you offhand it in 3 shots? You might be able to have the same amount of time with a couple of misses. It just depends on how quickly you can miss and then reconnect with something. So when you're training for a match, have a good understanding of how long follow-up shots take you. For example, for me, on a 50-yard plate rack, shooting with a rifle, so we're talking like 8-inch plates on a plate rack at 50 yards, it takes me, on average, 0.7 seconds for each shot. So if I have a makeup shot, I'm going to add 0.7 seconds to my time. Now, if there is a 50-yard, 8-inch plate, and I have the option to put up a tripod, I better be able to use that tripod in less than 0.7 seconds. Otherwise, it's probably better for me just to stand there and shoot it. So on this stage here in particular is the one I want to talk about because this is where I saw the most freaking shenanigans. I saw people building pillow forts all the way up here. I saw some dudes that ran a tripod that came off the roof and then went down to here and had like one little spot there where they could shoot the rifle off of. I obviously couldn't do that because I wasn't tall enough, but I didn't think there was any advantage to it anyways. The way that people got into those positions took them so much extra time. So I just wanted to show you guys my my rifle position here. Now you had to start facing this little post right here. That's why I started from kind of a weird spot. So the post is that thing right there. So that's why I started facing like that. I understand that it looked a little bit weird, but that's why it happened. But I want you guys to just watch my whole run here. I did have a couple makeup shots because I shot a little bit too aggressively, but I promise you it was faster than anybody who's building pillow forts out of PRS bags. So here it is.
Nod when ready. Shoot indicates ready. Stand by.
And that was it. So none of the misses were due to a lack of stability. The misses were just due to me not actually letting the crosshairs settle on the target and just being a little bit too aggressive. You don't actually need that much stability in 3-gun competition. Now, if you think about it, open division is the only division that allows any bags or bipods or any of that other stuff, unless you're in this match where every match is basically open division. But just because you can use it doesn't mean it's actually going to be faster. These targets are the size that allows somebody to use no support gear. So, monopoding off a mag or whatever and still hit these targets. We're not shooting PRS matches. We don't need all of that stuff. Stop building pillow forts. Please, for the love of God, just stop.